just getting the car in now. Sorry. I'm running behind. Junior, how you doing? cozy little fire. I had to go in and go get some coffee. You guys didn't happen to see how that got started, did you? While I was gone? I don't know. I was only gone for like 3 minutes. Oh, I'm sorry. People are saying stuff. I apologize. Jared, hi. How are you? Love the music. Thanks, brother. I tell you what, the AI stuff that I can make, I either do it on Epidemic Sound or I make my own, or I do my in-studio stuff with my real instruments, and it's a lot easier doing AI. But I tell you what, it's like very time consuming. So thanks, brother. I appreciate it. Tech 9, let's see a potato cannon built. Dude, I'd love to. I've got like a pretty... Go check out my compressor build. I just got my compressor all fixed up and built. So like, I have some PSIs behind it. I probably could do an awesome one. You ever see the ones where like they build one and like it explodes? Yeah, those are cool. So some of this music is not AI. Like right now, Peter Gabriel is on. There's some like King Diamond, Sabotage and stuff. And I'm wondering if like YouTube will like turn me down, turn me on. Well, I'm not seeing anything wrong. Go to the back. Well, front end looks good. Everything's tight. So I'm pretty sure the clunking that we're hearing is the struts. So I'm going to check tire pressure. Let me fix this. Sorry, it's a little crooked, guys. Sorry about that. There we go. check tire pressure, 35 psi. We're looking for cold. I'll go from there, and then I'll get it down and check fluids. So comment down below. Doesn't matter what you're doing. I'd love to know. Hey, Steph, how you doing? Sorry if you said that a while ago. I am getting my son's car ready to go on a trip. Could he use you tonight, Bill? My daughter's transmission went, we think. Oh, really? Yeah, and so a transmission rebuild. Yo, Friday, dude. Good to see you, brother. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're feeling well and doing well. Steph, you're probably looking at $4,000. My advice, here's what you do. Let me show you something. I don't know if I have any, but here's what I'm going to show you. This brand right here. I'm going to take it off my stand. I'll leave it on the stand, but check this out. Go to the store. See this stuff right here? This brand? It's backwards, but it's called Lucas. They sell stuff like Miracle in a bottle, basically. And like, for example, this one is heavy duty oil stabilizer. There's another one over here that I have. This one is injector cleaner. Okay. Doing good here. Thank you for the warmth. Dude, yeah. It's a Murano. That's a Nissan, right? Yeah, Nissan Murano. Yep, dude. And Nissans are awesome cars too. So I recommend you have nothing to lose. Get some of this stuff, this treatment, and put it in the transmission. It's either put $20 worth of something in the transmission, do what it says on the bottle, try that, or take it somewhere to have them do a transmission filter service on it, okay? Okay, yeah. Yep. And it's not just this company, Lucas. There's a ton of really good brands, too. If you ever have a radiator leak or a heater core, you have to take a dashboard out to get those done. I've used this stuff. It's called Bars Leak. That's kind of like why I like Laura's open mic nights, to be honest with you. I really don't. I get very, my ADHD kicks in, and but I'm also stepping back from all that. I'm not really participating anymore in that stuff. It's nothing personal to Laura. She's a really good friend. I love her, as a friend, but I'm just not gonna do it. We are still gonna probably do a morning, sort of I don't know if you want to call it a Kathy Lee and what's the other, Regis sort of morning show, maybe. We still haven't ironed that out. We might do something like that every morning. But we still haven't really figured that out yet. I don't know. But I think at nights I'm going to do my own thing because I'm always out here. And what I'm going to do is on the fly. Yeah, I think it'd be cool. I just feel to be honest with you, Steph, I feel, I kind of feel when I'm on the show, what is Bill doing there? She's told me, no, that's not the case, but I kind of feel why is Bill there? He doesn't go on investigations. He's not a paranormal dude. Why is he there? And I've kind of felt that way for a long time. And, I've just been yeah, you know what? I'm kind of done for a while. So, and I was just honest with her and she was cool about it. I told her it's nothing personal. It's just a feeling I have. And I'm not a touchy feely guy, so, but that was kind of the talk I had with her. And this is through text. And I hate texting because things come off differently when you text, and she'll text back and I'm like, wait, what? But she didn't mean it that way. And I didn't mean it this way. And, it sucks, but, All right, dude, Friday. I know, dude, you are too, and I appreciate that. The first live I ever did was like me walking out back and in Pops Friday. That was funny, dude. You were in the other day too, or not the other day, but you know what I'm talking about. Steph says, I don't see people seeing you like that. Seriously. Yeah, Steph, I know, but you know how like um yeah, I mean, I guess I've always just it's like an insecurity I've always had. I don't know why. I don't know. I guess when you grew up feeling that way, even though I don't know, man, I don't even know what to say. Like this is what I do when I hit record on my camera and I edit, and I'm like, what am I gonna say? I don't even know what to say. That's what takes me so long to edit out my crap. So I tell you what, you guys, it's freaking nice out. Let's see. Look at me. I'm not a big ghost hunter or a gamer, but I know the vibe you're talking about. Yeah, yeah. I love Jimmy though, man. He like I had like a rough time, and he like without talking about it, but like he saw the rough time I was having. He reached out to me, and we were texting actually, and like it was like getting irritating trying to text back and forth to each other. And finally he like just sent me a voice text, like where you record it and send it. And it was like literally 5 minutes long. And then I did one back to him 5 minutes long, and we were doing it that way because it was just easier. And yeah, he's a solid dude. So I really appreciated that. I thought it was really nice that he reached out to me like that. It was cool. It was cool. Yeah. Thanks, man. Thanks, Friday. You too, dude. I always think about you. I mean, how could I not? You drive a 96 freaking, is it a Forerunner or the Land Cruiser, right? Either one, dude, are sick. I tell you what, the new Forerunners that are out, I don't like them as much as the previous ones. I like the previous. Yeah, dude. I like the older not they're not old, but like the 2016s Forerunners are friggin' sick looking, dude. And did you know you can like order like the old rectangle headlights and stuff on like the new Forerunners and stuff? But they're like $80,000. They're sick though. I seen one. I'm like, that's like a new one, but it looks old. And my buddy was like, yeah, you can order them like that, dude. It was killer. It was freaking killer. It was like that shark gray. Man, it was so friggin' nice. I had the roof rack. It was so sick. It had like the Fox shocks, and it was factory. It was nice. Steph, we love seeing you in chats, though, Bill, even though you're not up on screen. Yeah, thank you, Steph. Same back right at you, man. I appreciate that. Hey, Bill, did you see the dude from... Yes. Yeah, in a motorcycle accident. I saw that. Yep. Oh, and Steph, I got your message on Discord, and then I went on and I caught like the last probably 10 minutes of his show, and I caught his thank you for being a friend from the Golden Girls. That was cool that he does that. But yeah, it was cool. I know that's sad, man. And you know what? I just counted all my motorcycles today. 8 motorcycles. And I'm like, why do I have these things? I gotta get rid of them. So I thought I had 7. I have 8. So I got to get rid of them. There's just one I think I'm gonna keep. It's the Kawasaki Concours. I think I'm gonna keep that just because that's like a nice sort of travel bike. But the other ones I think uh, uh, you should have said hi to you. I did say hi. You know what? Hang on. I gotta blow my nose. Oh, and you were talking about that dude in chat. I didn't see. I was looking for you. I didn't see you. Hang on. This is gross. I know, but I'm gonna do it anyway. It's gross, right? I know. I'm sorry. Wait till winter comes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know, but I didn't see you. I was waiting to see if I saw you. But but I figured you weren't in there anymore. So, because by the time I saw your message, it was like 2 hours later. Yeah, exactly. Is there any more in the back cave? Uh, yeah, man, I did a live last night, and I was on for 3.5 hours, and I stayed out there to not out here, but I was editing, doing a DaVinci Resolve edit, and I was on there till 4 in the morning, and that did pretty good, man. I had 154 views on that, so that was pretty good. So, yeah, I think I'm just gonna start doing my own lives and stuff. And I think I'll do it with my phone. It seems to be better in the short view, the vertical like this. So man, it's really nice out today, and it's actually kind of hot. I'm drinking the coffee, so now I'm getting actually kind of hot. So, um, one's waving, one's waving in the back cave. Yeah. Uh, Sorry I missed it. We were up late. No, it's all right, man. It's okay, dude. I mean, to be honest with you, it's probably not everybody's. Last night probably wasn't everybody's cup of tea because I was just showing how to edit in DaVinci Resolve, and I just have my phone facing my computer monitor of this week's upcoming episode, and actually went okay. So I was like, all right, well, if that's working, maybe I'll just every time I edit, I'll show it. So, and I was getting a OBS set up again for that specific thing, and I was like, maybe I should just do it this way because people are watching more through their phones. It's a double-edged sword because on the computer I could like run it through OBS, which is better. But if I do it this way, more people tend to watch through this way. So I don't know. I'll try it both ways and see what happens. But I found I almost ran it over with a lawnmower. My 20mm socket outside. I've been looking for this and it's all rusty, so I've been letting it soak in kerosene. See, then I jumped into Wiz's last night, then Jimmy's. Yeah. What time did you go live last night? I went live like, Steph, it was late. It was like maybe 10? No, it had to be, dude, it had to be like 12:30 midnight. It was like 12:30 a.m. So it was late. It was just like on a whim. I was like, well, I'll stay on for like an hour. And then like people were showing up. So I didn't want to disappoint, the crowd, the masses, the 3 people that were watching. So, oh, that could have shot out and did some damage. Yeah, exactly. It was like in the ground. So I seen something shining. I was like, oh, yeah. So, all right, I'm going to get this card on. I'm going to check oil. I'm going to check. I'm going to check toilet pressure. It's Raw Side Paranormal. Does anybody know who Raw Side Paranormal is? Oh, it's Laura. Laura. Tada. I don't know who this is. So, Raw Side Paranormal, welcome. If you're new here, where are you from? Laura. She knows Friday. Seems to know. Oh, she has a wrench. How do you have a wrench? Are you a wench? No, I'm kidding. Good to see you there, Laura. We were just talking about you. I mean, I wasn't. Or, yeah, I was actually. We were talking about being what's Regis and Kathy Lee. Columbia, I pick your beans. What, isn't that Juan Valdez? She beats people with it. Yeah. It was good stuff. This is too. Hey, Laura, you know what? So I was checking out, like, my subs are actually going up pretty pretty good actually. But um, I was checking out like that whole. So like my watched hours are not where they should be, but I think once they get up to where it was or where it should be, I checked for like last year. It's saying it's the watched hours are only like 1,800 hours, but they're still going up because my shorts are like getting people in. Shorts, I just found out too, don't count for watched hours, which sucks. But it's leading up, it's leading people because I link the video, whatever that, corresponding video is. So it's 4,000 friggin' watched hours or something like that. I don't. I'm so friggin' confused. So I'm thinking it's like I'm gonna have to be like 1,000 subs in order to be monetized. Yours like a special circumstance. Yeah, that's what because I asked Copilot, and that's what it told me that they don't count as watched hours. So I'm like 1,800 watched hours. Like I said, it's going up. Tonight is only my second night for doing lives, and it seems to be sort of like helping. And I think that I'll get there. And I don't know if 500 is going to work though. I don't know if 500 subs is going to work for me. So I don't know. We'll see. And dude, I cannot get friggin' StreamYard to work. StreamYard, I'm done trying to like. So that whole thing with you and I doing like a talk show, I don't know how we're gonna do it and have it benefit me. Let's see. I had all my watch hours before my subs. It's because I'm always live, right? And that's why I'm gonna try to do this and try to do tutorials at the same time while filming. That way people can see my bloopers in real time and then do edits and stuff like that too. Let's see, do you still lose hours every month? And you have to keep up hours? Yeah, I don't I don't lose. I'm actually, the cool thing is I have lost. Sometimes I think like people say, yeah, dude, I'll sub to you. Then I see that they subbed. And then I wonder if they go back and they unsub from me because it was like a courtesy sub. But then I'll look and I'll be like, they unsubbed for me. And then I look who my subbers are. And I'm like, no, there they are. They didn't unsub from me. But as far as like losing hours, I just started kind of going into analytics and looking at the watched hours. So that's a good question. I'm going to have to like monitor that more. So yeah. It's a YouTube thing, yeah. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I freaking had to take a nap because this dude, it was cool, man. This dude from India came in and I told him, so I was editing and I was talking about editing out like my oohs and ahs and my ums and how sometimes like it might look a little choppy, like there's like a matrix problem in my videos. It's me editing out my oohs and ahs and ums because I hate it. I can't stand when I do that. And if I can't stand it, imagine how the viewer can't stand it. So I would rather have like a glitch in the matrix, right? Than ums and oohs and ahs because I can't stand it. And I said, so if your video is going to be 20 minutes long, imagine it just being 19 instead of the 20. I'd rather have that happen. And I said, because nobody watches my videos in the first place. In pipes in this dude and says, no, man, I see your shorts pop up all the time and I watch them. And I was like, oh, really? Cool. And it was somebody I didn't know who it was. And it was something like Mob Flash Gamer was his name. And I was like, oh, really, dude? That's cool. And I was like, we got to talking and his English was perfect, typing it out anyway. Sometimes you could tell when they're, foreign because it's choppy. Didn't know. And he said he was from India and he said he spoke either Hindi or English. Dude, it was the coolest conversation I had. And he told me that his shorts or my shorts pop up in his feed. Thank you, Steph. My shorts pop up in his feed and he wasn't even a subscriber. And then he went ahead and subbed to me and we had like a fantastic conversation. It was like 11:30 in the afternoon for him. And that's why I ended up staying. And then Pomp showed up. So I ended up staying on till like 4 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, oh man, I got to get to sleep. I'm so sorry. I got to go. And I still like woke up at my regular time. at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Just kidding. I didn't. I had to like take a nap today. So that's why I'm out here late doing this. Laura, is it raining near you? Because it's starting to storm now. So yeah, so I thought that was pretty interesting, like it's really cool how like YouTube is just a neat thing, man. If it's used for the cool stuff. And then you got weird crap, man. I was going through like I'm sure there's people like I see like the numbers going up and down, and these are the people who are like, this guy's boring, and they flip off. They just keep. I see a lot of interesting stuff. Like maybe they think this is interesting, but they're like, yeah, but there's cooler stuff. They keep going, and there's like, I'll show you. I'll be right back. I'll show you what there is. Hey, shout out to Johnny. Hey, oh, Laura, Frostside Paranormal, how are you? Yeah, ooh. And then there's me. So, what would you rather watch? Would you rather watch that guy? I mean, there was like a guy that was like dressed like Gene Simmons. Oh, and then there was a guy that was like dressed like Elvis, and he's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, there was a girl sleeping. Yeah, there was a girl sleeping. And I said to my buddy, I was like, dude, he goes, I've seen that girl. He goes, she doesn't just sleep. She's on 24/7. I go, wait, so you're telling me I just happened to catch her sleeping? He goes, yeah. I've also seen like some lady, like she's sleeping like with a flashlight in her face. And my wife told me that there's people that like get off on that. Yeah. Laura. So only Laura would know that I have a beer ball. FX Matt's Brewing Company. Laura, did you know I know the guy that invented that? We're friends with the guy that invented the beer ball. I know that guy. He has a warehouse in West Utica full of unused beer balls. I kid you not. He wants to sell them. Yes, I know. Remember that? I remember as a kid. You got to pump it. The beer ball. He's an Italian immigrant, actually. Super cool dude. He's a good friend of the family. Yep. Gabe Michelini. That's his name. Oh, yeah. So it's called Lucas. But like I said, Steph, if you go into like... let me... I'll flip this for you. So this one's this is a heavy-duty oil stabilizer, but they make tons of different stuff. So they'll make... If you look here, Steph, actually, I'm reading this. It says cools and quiets engines and gearboxes. But I do recommend, if you have somebody that you trust, a mechanic, they need to do a filter change. Fluids and filters. How many miles do you have on that? I'll tell you what. Some of the filters, the transmission has to come out. My Kia, I just did a fluid change because the filter had to come out, or the transmission has to be removed to get the filter out. So guess what I did? I didn't change the filter. Yeah, 170K. The fluid's never been changed. You need to change the fluid in it. Change your fluid. Don't do this. You need to get a service done on the thing, okay? Does it have any gears? Like when you put it in like low, first, second, and drive, reverse, anything? She put it in drive. It started slow, but it won't go over 20 miles per hour. Oh, is your check engine light on? Um, does it does it have? You probably have a tachometer, which is the RPM gauge. Does it go like to 20 and then start going like revving out? No check engine light. Hmm. So it won't. It'll go. Will it not shift out of first gear? So it'll just and not shift. You probably got a stuck solenoid, and it's either yeah, yes. She was driving home, and it was like 6K7. Yes, so it wouldn't shift out of first gear. Okay, can it shift manually? Like if it's in drive, take it and put it into like the low gear, and then like jump it into second, and then into drive. Would it do that? And does it have reverse? So it's not shifting. That's what it is. It's just not shifting. Um, it sounds like you're the shift, either the codes thing. I wish it had a code because it at least would tell you something. Haven't tried that. Yeah, I would try that, but it's still yeah, that sucks. I'm trying to lighten the blow for you, as you can tell. Um, but 170K, yeah, yeah. It's it's kind of reached its lifespan on those. It's you have nothing to transmission fluid is expensive, and yeah, I think it's going to need a rebuilt one. And I think they're going to tell you 4 grand. Is it all-wheel drive or front-wheel drive? Please don't say all-wheel drive. What year is it? All-wheel. It's going to be 4 grand. It's going to be 4 grand. Yeah. 2011 with 170,000 on it. You know what I'm going to say, right? I don't think that the Lucas is going to do it. Um, I don't know if it's even Steph. Yeah, and somebody might say, well, you could put a used one in it. A used one is going to be, it's going to have 120,000 miles on it, and then you don't know what you're getting because they don't warranty used ones, and the shop that puts it in for you won't warranty it. They don't warranty their labor. So say that they put it in and it's faulty, and they charge you $1,800 to put it in. And then they go, well, we got good news and bad news. It's in there, but it doesn't work. But it's not our fault. It's the junkyard's fault. But we did our job. So you still owe us $1,800, and now it's going to be another $1,800 again. It's a vicious cycle. So if you could put it on Marketplace and get somebody to give you as much as you put it on there for $1,500, I'll bet somebody would give you $1,200 for it. I know it hurts, but if the rest of the car is in good shape, try and get that out of it. Because otherwise you'll be throwing good money after bad, especially the engine will go forever. You could try to change the fluid and see if it wakes it up. But, well, there might be someone out there. There's a lot of people that, hey, Pinky, how you doing? Good to see you. There's a lot of people out there that they fix them. Especially out your way, like in Massachusetts, you know? Of the foreign persuasion. They love those cars, and they fix them, actually. And out near me, too, there's a lot of guys that, like, they fix them, man. And they drive them. So give it a shot. $1,500 best, $1,800 best offer. Put everything and be honest. And you know what I always do on Facebook too, on Marketplace? First thing I always put, do not use auto response. I will not reply. Hi, is this still available? I won't even reply to them, because it tells me that they didn't read the ad. Because the next question is, hi, anything wrong with this? I'm trying to sell my Equinox. The underneath is rotted. It won't pass inspection. It's got a crack in the windshield, needs tires, and it runs and drives great. Air conditioning, everything on the top, you'd be like, wow, Bill, this is nice. What's wrong with it? Underneath is rotted. It won't pass inspection. I get texts every day. Is this still available? First thing I put in the ad, do not ask it. If the ad is up, it's still available. Do you think they would read that? That tells me they're not serious. Secondly, tells me that all they did was saw the shiny blue picture of it. And they saw the price, that it's super cheap. And then the next one is, sometimes I'll go, all right, I'm going to answer them. Yes, it's available. I auto reply back. Is there anything wrong with it? I block them, because I never want them to contact me ever again with anything I sell. Ever. And I recommend you do the same thing. Yeah. I took a nap today too, Pinky. I was just talking about that. So, in case you're wondering there, Pinky, and anybody else lurking, I got the SAAB, owned this for 9 years, and got it up on the lift. My son's leaving tomorrow for Pennsylvania to go see his girlfriend, and just checking it over for him. Yeah, so checking fluids, checking air pressure, and it's got a clunking in the front, and I know it's the struts. So, but I'm glad it's just the struts. I thought it was like a lower control arm, but it's not. So, you guys are awesome, man. I can't thank you enough for sticking with me, you know? You guys want to check air pressure? It's one of the worst things I have to do. Yeah, it's raining out, man. But at least to put the fire out. It's chilly, too. Oh, now I want chili. All right. And look, Steph, can you tell I live in New York State? The Northeast. See that? All right, I'm going to get my thing. I'm gonna get my thing. Does that make sense? Thanks for sharing your knowledge with me. Yeah, man. Totally, dude. Let's see. Let me fix dash. There we go. There. All right. Let's check this out. We're looking for 35 psi. You want to see something about tires? Check this out. Let me flip you around. See this? See that? See this? See that? See this? There should be, sometimes there's a red one on this side. At the manufacturer, when they're making tires, there is inconsistencies. This here is a light spot in the tire. In other words, they balance these out at the factory, and the rubber has inconsistencies in it. That spot there should match up when the guys are mounting the tires. The nipple, my nipples should be here. So whenever you see, when you get your tires mounted, and generally these guys, man, they did an awesome job. They super lined it up. You know, sometimes it'll be like offset a little bit, but if you've got this like down over here, they messed up. They don't know what they're doing. Let's go over to the other side. It's a weight and balance. Look at this. See that? Perfect. It's a weight and balance issue. So now, oh, looks like he curbed the tire. See that? That's okay. It just means that they're going to have a harder time when they balance. See that? There we go. That's what you want to see. That's how you know. That's how you know it's a good tire guy. And trust me, that's a hard job, man. I was going to do it at my buddy's shop. No friggin' way, man. He does like the big super swapper trucks. He gets guys with lifted trucks. Oh my God. There's a guy in there. I don't know. I think he's literally like 28 years old, but he looks like 72. He's in rough shape. Anyway, let's see what we got here. We're looking for 35, I think it was. That's low. Low. Hopefully that made sense. I have a hard time explaining things sometimes. When I edit, when I explain things on film, I know it's not film anymore, digitally, and I sit there and I edit and I go, that made no sense at all. I wish I could go back out and redo that, but anyway, the rubber is thinner here, and when they computerize it, they mark it so that way this is heavier here. Does that make sense? I don't know. It makes sense. It does in my head, I know that. I don't know, Friday, if that made sense, dude. Did it? I don't know. I'll tell you what, it's freaking cold out. Now I'm cold. I'm cold. So you guys should stick around because later I'll be dancing in the studio with makeup on my face and my shirt off. And then I will be sleeping. And I will be showing my face up close with grease and Crisco on it. I think that's some sort of fetish, but I don't know what it's all about, but I will be putting high temp bearing grease on my face. Thumbs up for that. So that'll be later. And I'll be up till 5 in the morning shoving this up my nose. So that'll be fun. All right. What did I say? 35 psi cold. That's good. I'm just kidding. I'm going to check it. Oh, baby. That's not good. We are looking for right there. That's what we want. Nope. Nope. Come on. All right, that one's good. Where's my nipple cap? Where is my nipple cap? Who stole my nipple cap? Somebody stole my nipple cap. Where's my nipple cap? Where is my freaking nipple cap? Oh man, come on. Where's my nipple cap? Did I put my nipple cap? Where's my nipple cap? Is my nipple cap in my pocket? My nipple cap. I can't believe this. You work all your life for your nipple caps, and somebody takes a nipple cap. Where's my nipple cap? I must be over here. This is ridiculous. You gotta be kidding me. Did it fall? What? I was talking to you guys. Maybe it's over here. Where's my nipple cap? This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man. Hey, Pomp is in here. Hey, Pomp. Dude, everybody, Pomp got... Congratulate Pomp, everybody. My man got a job. He's going to be working his tail off. So congrats to my man Pomp. Pomp, I lost my nipple cap. Dude, I don't know where I put my nipple cap. I'm going to have to go into my drawer and get my other nipple caps. You folks talk amongst yourself. I got to get some more nipple caps. I'll be right back. What the heck, man? Aha! Alright, I got a new nipple cap. That was weird. I don't have to like go back in time and like look at my footage to see where I put my nipple cap. Weird. Alright, we're gonna go over to the other side and check those nipples. Come on, let's go look. Yes, I know they're called valve stems, but let's go. It's more funny to say nipple cap. Oh. Whoops. I feel like I shouldn't have wore shorts. I'm wearing skirts. All right, here we go. Oh, also, another cat decided to adopt us. So we're in a huge dilemma right now. This poor little thing has decided to camp out on our deck. And we don't know what to do. We can't really afford to like take her to go get her spay, whatever. And it's like a friggin' dilemma. Like, we want to keep her. No places do like, they're like anti-cat. We don't want to bring her in the house because we have our little dog. We already have a cat. Our one cat is pissed off right now. She's at the door all the time going, Wah! And there's a friend of ours is a vet tech. She's talking about like that they can carry cat tuberculosis or something like that. I don't know. I'm probably getting this wrong. So we don't want to bring her in the house just yet without getting her checked. So we have this makeshift tent. She looks like a homeless encampment. It looks like a little homeless cat encampment on our deck right now. So, oh, Steph, you got to go? All right, Steph, see ya. Um, so we feel super bad. I don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do. Pomp, I'm sending you a cat. That Meta Engine has taken Insta Facebook and now WhatsApp off me. Really? Yeah. They can? Wow, I didn't know that, Laura. I feel so she's such a sweet little baby. That's what I call her. It breaks my heart, man. I never used to be like this. I never used to be like that. Yeah, I feel so bad. I'll post on my YouTube, you guys. I'll post a picture of her. She's a beautiful. Oh, it's killing me. And of course, my daughters are freaking out. You know, my wife and I are fighting about it because I'm like, I want the cat in the house, and my wife, don't get me, she's like just looking out for our other animals. This is like a horrible shot of me. I look like freaking Grimace from McDonald's. Hi, I want French fries. I don't really look like that. I don't I don't look really like that. This is the way I look. Jeez. My God. All right. Let me move it so I look at least a little better. Jeez. All right. Yes, never bring a stray in until they've. Yeah, you're right, Laura. You're right. Yeah. Well, Pomp, I mean, it looks pretty awful. I'm not vain. I'm not. I really am. Not. All right. What was I doing? This cat has got me frustrated, flustered. All right. What are we looking for? PSI. Come on, quick. Stuff. Oh, I had to come back. I heard you saying about the cat. Can you see if there's a rescue? Yes, dude. We did. They don't want her. I just like got into like a fight with my wife about it because like I know it sounds funny that I'm fighting with my wife. You're probably like, wait, what? You fought with? Yes, because like my wife wasn't explaining it. She's like, they won't take, and I'm like, wait, who's they? And like because it's like contention around here with this cat. Um, they're like I said. I know it sounds they're like freaking anti-cat. They won't take her. They won't friggin' take her. Because I said, look, we got to do something with this cat. We can't wait around. We can't it's called Steven Swans. They won't take her. They're like, nope. Yeah, it sucks. The fact that you said you wasn't vain kind of says you are. Okay, dude, I'm not. So you can go start trouble somewhere else if you want. Did you check Rome? Yep, she called all over the place. Yeah. Sure, Pomp. Yeah, thanks, Pinky. So, what's this? Yeah. I'm going to put this out there right now because I'm starting to get fucking irritated. I'm not going to put up with anything in my live chats. It's wrong on many levels. So, like, you talking about me being vain and stuff. If you're going to come in here and, like, say stuff like that, I'm just going to block you, dude. So, um, you can just leave. I'll just block you and never hear from you again. You can just leave. So, if that's the way you want it, just head out, dude. Okay? Because I just won't have it. Yep. Yeah, I know you say you fool around, but I'll just block you. We all try to have a good time in here, and that's what I'm going to have in my lives. If you want to do that, you could have your own lives. Okay? I'll give you one more chance. That's it. Okay, bye. So, let me tell you how it actually works. If you call somebody an insult and then you say, no, you're vain, and then you say you weren't trying to upset them, that's upsetting them. I don't understand why you think that wouldn't. We're all friends here, and you try to act like a friend, but you're not. So if that's the way you want it, then fine, leave. Don't come back. So I don't put up with the shit. It doesn't matter to me. There. So he won't be back. That person is very negative, and I'm tired of it. So I apologize, you guys. I've had enough. Never again. It just takes just a little bit for me, and then I'm done. I've had enough. Oh. Yeah, Friday. How you doing, buddy? You did miss something. Welcome back, brother. I got rid of him. Well, who do you think I got rid of, Laura? It's somebody that everybody should be getting rid of. That's my philosophy. He needs to be gone. And now he will never be back for me. Man, I even pumped the guy up, and he's insulting me. Well, okay, so last chance then, if that's the case. Don't insult me. Don't call me names because that's a name. Okay? Let me just say something. I'm not the only one that you've got upset. So maybe you should look at your sense of humor. People obviously don't really care for it. Okay? I'm just putting it out there. Maybe you should change it and say, maybe people just don't really like my sense of humor. It's an insult. Okay? So, apology accepted. This is the second time you've apologized to me, and I've accepted it. But I won't do it again. Okay? I'm going to have my lives run the way that I want to. And that's it. I want to do what I want to do right here. I mean, I was even talking kind about you.
What's up, LB, my brother? LB, remember when I punched that dude in the face and broke his nose?
son of a yeah. Got it. Don't worry, I got it. Fucking asshole, I'll tell you that. Man, I'm in a shit mood now. Fuck it. I was in a good mood, too. My apologies, man. If I'm like, I was talkative, but I don't feel like talking right now. If anybody's talking, please chat amongst yourselves. Have fun. Have fun. I don't know what you're saying, if you're saying anything. I don't even know if anybody's there. I hope you're having fun. I'm not. I will next time, though. I'll tell you that. I will make sure of that. All right, this one here, in case anybody's even watching anymore, let me turn this one. So I'm just checking the air filter. I haven't done this in a while, so what sort of surprises are awaiting? And these are a biatch to get at. All right, Friday, you're still here? All right, cool. Yeah, dude, I'm sorry. I've got like a piss poor attitude right now, and I'm gonna try to snap out of it. Let me just tell you what. Let's play a little game. If this filter is in good shape, I will be in a good mood. Oh, now, dude, have you ever seen such a? I was gonna say, oh, you son of a! That one did not go on the ground. That one went somewhere deep in the abyss cavity of the SAAB 9.3 Turbo 2.0. Damn it! All right, that's where this comes in. Let's see if we can find it. Damn it all! I'm never gonna see that again. That's gone forever. It's in the history books. That's why I'm a history buff, because I lose all my freaking crap. All right, guys. All right, Pomp. No worries, man. I'm getting in a better mood now. I've got my music on, and let's start over, dude. But we're starting over from here, okay? All right, let me find that. So, guys, I bought this little light. This is the bomb. It was $10. Check this out. It's got like one, two, and then the third one is like a little. It's got a little tickler on the end. Tickle, 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 tickle. See? So let's see if I can find that. Because if I don't, it'll end up in pencil. Oh, there it is. I found it. It's way down. Titanic depths. 13,000 feet. There it is. I got it. Oh, I got it. This is worth the $87 I paid for it. Just kidding. You do, Steph? This will fix your transmission. I'm kidding. I know, honey. I'm sorry. You rule, dude. Jeez. I apologize to everybody. I really do. I just, I'm a very nice person until I'm not. In case you didn't figure that out by now. Maybe you just did. But it doesn't take much. I think I got these all tight, right? Yeah, I got all those done. I genuinely like people, man. I do. I do. I do. I am genuinely a people person. I really am. All right, I'm not gonna like. Yeah. So. I got my coffee. I got my tunes. You know, I see there's some people lurking. You are such a good guy. Breathe. I'm breathing. If anybody has any car questions, let me know. I appreciate everybody. I'm going to be doing lives probably every friggin' night. If it's not this, it'll be in the wintertime plowing. I'm going to mount my phone right on the end of my four-wheeler, and you're going to see me plowing snow. You're going to see me cutting the grass. You're going to be bored out of your minds just as much as me. And you're going to see me losing my temper. I'm just kidding. That ain't going to happen again. It's all good, man. It's all good. So let's talk about the car. I've had this car since 2016, so this is going on 9 years, is that? Yeah, 9 years. So, yeah, all good. People need to learn to read the room better sometimes. Yeah, you know. Yeah, I'll stop. Sorry, I lost you guys for a second. I'm out in my detached garage and I'm like using Wi-Fi, so that's the deal. So just in case anybody wants to know who LB West is, he's my man. He's going to be starting a channel. He kind of has one, but he's not doing anything with it right now, but he's going to be starting stuff up too. So yeah. Hey, oh, dude, I found, I think, a piece to your four-wheeler. I don't know if, I think this goes in the carburetor. I'm not sure, dude, but I don't know. It was in my ultrasonic cleaner, and I'm like, what is this? I think this goes in the carburetor. I may have missed something, but anyway. So I don't know why this is in the ultrasonic bath, and it does look like to a McCuney carburetor. And the last McCuney carburetor that was in my ultrasonic bath was to your four-wheeler. Snow, right, Steph? And that stuff flings around off your tire and whips around and eats it. So the Liberties, they're okay. I like the second gen Liberties. I think those are cool. Eats away at the wiring. See, the wiring is underneath this thing. All the wires that come in that control the entire epicenter of these cars. And you get that white death. It's like a white corrosion. Let me see if I can show you some of that white corrosion crap. I don't know if I have anything to like show you, but I'm sure I do somewhere. But anyway, nonetheless. So we get these catastrophic failures of Jeeps up here. And people will be driving and they just shut off. And those things need to be clipped and cut and rewired, like all these things like this. Get out of my way. These things right here, like all these spades and stuff, all need to be rewired on. It's, it's the fault of the design. Like, put it in the engine bay. Put it somewhere else. Nope, they put it on the fender well. It's a terrible design. Some Chevys do that too. So, let's see. Great. So, live in a warmer state. It's true. Here's the thing. When car manufacturers are making, especially like Asian, that's why, if you ever notice, German cars do not rust. That's because they're made in colder climates and they are engineered for colder weather. And they test them. They bombard them with snow and ice and salt. Porsche, that's what they do. They have like testing tunnels where they like put them in garages and sheds and leave them overnight in like below zero temperatures to test them. They galvanize them so that they will not rust. They undercoat them so they will not rust. But things like Kias and Hyundais, they rust out because they are not engineered. They do not have a mindset for ice and rust and snow and slush and all that stuff. They're not engineered for that, and they do not warranty them for that stuff. So yeah. You're glad it's your son's and not mine. Nissan is super reliable. Yeah, exactly. We were just talking to Steph about her Nissan. She's having trouble with hers right now. They come out store a duck. So yes, you got dude, I'm waiting for the duck thing too, and I'm gonna chuck it into the woods if I get one. Sorry, I'm just gonna. I know it's funny, but I don't have a Wrangler though, so I'm not part of that. It's a Jeep thing, so you stabbed it. That's good. What is that all about, stuff, dude? LB, it's a Jeep thing, dude. Haven't you ever seen them like roll, like they roll over and they flip and tumble, dude? That's a Jeep thing. Just like electrical problems, it's a Jeep thing, dude. So yeah, you give them to the kids. Sorry if I missed anything. If question here, let me see. Rubber duckies. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Southern Becca. Aflac, how you doing? Good to see you. So I met Southern Becca. Well, I didn't meet her, but Southern Becca and I hooked up. We like watching a big giant cauldron of Chinese food. What is it, like gator neck and stuff like that? I don't even know what it is, but that's a very interesting channel, isn't it? So yeah. Yeah, it's Gilbert. Gilbert Godfrey is back from the grave, cooking. I was telling LB, I was telling you about that, dude. It's, I don't know, sometimes that food looks good, but then it's like, yeah, I wouldn't eat it. Especially when she pulled out, I think it was intestines. But then sometimes you're like, no, I think I'd have a bowl of that, because when you're watching, you get hungry. And then you're like, they're like, and they pull out like big strands of like guts. And then you're like, okay, yeah, I'm not hungry anymore. So yeah. I'm struggling here. Exactly. Yeah. I was completely struggling on how to explain that. I tried to explain it to people, and so wait, Steph, what was badass, Laura, on the other one? We put that diamond cut in the sides getting rust. It was badass. Yeah. Hot dance moves. Yeah. Somebody was saying like, oh, it was so he doesn't like hurt his feet and stuff. It's like, That's the dumbest thing I heard. Like, why would that, like, he's really ultimately only their lives are only for like an hour and 15 minutes. And how could that possibly affect him when, like, us over here, like, there's like guys that are like standing for like 8 hours working on cars, and that doesn't happen to them. And they're, you don't see them dancing around like changing tires and working on an engine or something. That's for showmanship. So, and then like people are in the comments going, "I'm so sorry that there's Americans acting this way. We're not all like this." All right, we're just messing around. Yeah, we're not all. I'm not like that. We're just messing around. So, Gilbert Godfrey, hot stepper, man, some sanitary food, rubber arm lady. It just looked like a fake arm coming in. That was what I thought of, man. It was so funny, and you're the only one that like got it. So, yeah, that was hilarious, man. Rubber arm lady, rubber arms, and all I could think of was like this mannequin arm or something. Yeah. Sham wow, yeah. And you're like the only one that got that too. Like, you getting this camera guy? Yeah. It's funny. Sorry, everybody. Like, you guys are the only one that knows what we're talking about right now. This is like an inside joke. So, yeah. Moving fast thing is so odd. Yeah, a ton of lives. I know, and that's so funny, Becca, that you say that. I was just talking, I just found this out like 3 days ago. I was like, there's like this big, giant, freaking Twilight Zone rabbit hole of like vertical lives I never knew about. And I was just talking about people sleeping and stuff. I'm like, this is friggin' odd. And then there's a dude cutting coconuts. No lie. He had like, you guys got a second? Don't go anywhere. Just hang on a sec. I have to, I used to have a machete out here. It's gone. It's like freaking stolen or something. I don't know where the hell it went. I probably like, I don't know, took it in the house. But like, he was like, oh, we'll use this. This is my fox skull. But he was like, wait, what? No mess, no fuss. Yes. He was like cutting coconuts, and I find myself like watching him. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like in a trance, and I'm like, whoa, what am I doing? I've been watching this dude for like 15 minutes yell at me about a coconut, but I don't know what he's saying. He's like going, and then he's going, ha 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 ha, and then he's like he takes like a friggin' machete. And he does it with like such precision too. He's like, I don't know how the hell he does it, but I'm not gonna cut this skull because it's awesome. Here we go. This is good. He's like, and then you think like, dude, you're gonna cut your finger off, but no, he never does. And then you're waiting. Oh, then he opens it up. He goes like this. And then he goes, oh, yeah. Then he puts it down like there's something in it. And then he never shows you what's in it. Like you think, what is there, a mother of pearl in there? And you never find out what's in it. And then he opens up the next one and he does it again. I'm like, all right, he's messing with me. So I'm like leaving. But yeah, it's just amazing the rabbit hole you can go down with YouTube. And you're probably wondering, what the hell is this guy doing if you've just tuned in? Well, I am actually I'm going over, my son's going on a trip tomorrow with his 2008 SAAB 9.3 that I gave him for graduation last year. He's going to his girlfriend's house in Pennsylvania, which is like a 3-hour trip. So I'm just going over, I looked underneath it, doing the inspection on it. I know what I gotta do. I gotta make sure he's got all the stuff for in case he gets a flat tire. that's a biggie. So we're gonna like make sure that the wrenches are on the floor. That's what we're gonna do. Just hang up the wrenches again. Here we go. Put the wrench right here. You put the wrench in the coconut. All right, so yes, this is still in here. And yeah, he does have a, that's where my welding thing went. I put that in there. All right. We do have a regular jack, but it sucks. But I wanted to make sure this is in here for him. Oh, a pair of pliers. Got to give him a pair of pliers. Oh, those are pretty nice. I didn't know I had those in there. Let's see here. Let's just put those don't need anything great. Oh, those are seized. Those suck. Throw them out. You know what those go to? Those go to one of my 944 kits. Throw those out. You guys feel seasick yet? Yeah, probably. Probably just to brighten somebody's. You talking about that dude yelling? I mean, I guess. Oh, and then there was this black lady, right? I mean, the color of her skin doesn't really matter. I'm just saying, if it was a black dude saying it, he'd be like, "This is this white lady." But so, anyways, there's this black lady. She's like, "Here, I'll put these in there. These channel locks will go in there." And she's like talking about losing weight. She's like nice and fit and everything, right? And she had a picture of herself. She used to be heavyset, but she's like yelling, and she was very mean about it. She's like, she was like wicked mean about it. She's like, people were like in the chat asking questions because she was going super fast about like having like apple cider vinegar and stuff, and start your day with like the apple cider vinegar. And people were like, they were on a Discord, Instagram, and then YouTube, and she was like looking at all the platforms, but she wasn't watching the YouTube side. So she looked like this. She's going, "So what I want you to do, y'all," and so like she wasn't watching us on YouTube, and so like she like banned me because I said she was mean, and she's like, "Oh, so what are you saying on here?" She's like, "Oh, I'm mean, huh? Well, yeah, I just get rid of you," and but she didn't get rid of me. She just blocked my comment, and I was like, "Well, I'm still here, but you're still mean." And so then she was like, "You're not listening to me. I said you need to do," and I was like, "Why is she like yelling?" She was like trying to promote her website. She was trying to promote like her spandex wear, like all this like yoga stuff, and she was like being super mean about it. I'm like, I wouldn't buy anything from you. Like freaking super mean about it. Like she's like, "You're not listening. I told y'all you need to like it. No, you do the apple cider vinegar first, and then you need to like get your 2 eggs, and then why aren't y'all listening to me?" And I'm like, holy crap, what the hell marketing scheme is this, man? I'm like, times have changed. People are just so freaking angry. So I'm like, but you know what's funny? As I was watching it, but I was watching it because of what people were saying. Like they were so friggin' funny. Like some of these dudes were saying. I wasn't saying nothing. I just said she was mean, and she happened to look over and saw my comment. I was like, "She's so mean." She's like, "Oh, you think I'm mean, huh?" Then she kicked me out or whatever. She thought she kicked me out. After she thought she kicked me out, she got super nice. And she's like, "Y'all people are funny." And then she got super nice and her like attitude changed. She must have thought she was like not being, no wire hangers. She must have thought, yeah, maybe I am being kind of aggressive. I think she thought she was being aggressive, like you must work out, but it was coming off like super mean. Yeah, I don't know. Big Vinegar has their fingers in it. Big Vinegar. She did too, man. Steph, it was like this, because like she had like 3 cameras going, obviously. Like that's what I gathered from it, right?
And she was like only focusing on like the Instagram one, obviously. And she's like, what? No, I said you gotta do like this. She's like, no, you gotta. And she's like this, and she's like, right? So wait, let me see what you're saying over here. Oh, you think I'm mean, huh? Well, let me just get rid of you. And she's like that. So it was kind of funny. Yeah, I was like, all right, well, and then I was like, hey, I'm still here, mean lady. You're still mean. And like people were cracking up at that, but so I trolled her a little bit, but I wasn't like I wasn't insulting her. I was just like, dude, just freaking calm down. People are like, why are you yelling at us? Like, you're freaking mean. All right, so I got the that in there. Oh, I need a. What else do I need in here? I need a. I need a lobotomy. No, I already had a lobotomy. A little bit, man, because she came right over to the phone because she was like this. She's like, yeah, and then she's like, what are y'all saying over here? And I was like, oh shit. She saw mine. She's like, oh, you think I'm mean, huh? Yeah, I was a little. Well, let me get rid of you. She was like a wrestler. Let me tell you what we do to you, little brother. What, you know what I'm looking? I'm looking for a friggin' I don't know what the F I'm looking for anymore. Steph, you got me all like combobulated. I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a pumper. I don't even know what the hell I'm saying anymore. Mean Martha from Pee-wee. Oh, no, Large Marge. Tell him Large Marge sent ya. I just saw a tire iron. That's what I'm looking for. I can't even think right. Oh my God. That scared me. You scatty me. Do you guys know where I keep the tire irons by any chance? I have no clue. All right. Oh, breaker bar. I know. All right, I'm getting back on track now. Breaker bar. Turns coming off. Yeah. I need a 17 mil. That's what these are. The lug nuts. And a breaker bar. Breaker bar and 17 mil socket, and he should be good. So, there we go. 17 mil. There we go. And then breaker bar. Breaker bar. Put it right on. That way, he'll be all set. There. And then I tell him too, if he hears any clunking in the back, it might be this stuff. So he knows that already, but, and then always clean this crap out too. See that stuff, you guys? Clean that out. See up here? Always make sure this crap is cleaned out. So then water gets trapped up in here and it'll rot this out. If you can help it, don't park under trees. And if you have to though, clean that crap out. All right, there's that. I think I did. Well, oh, whoops. Sorry. I think I did. Or I don't have any, but the light isn't on. So there should be some in there. Is there some in there? Yes, there's some in there. Ha ha ha. There. Am I gonna get in trouble for that? I hope not. never know anymore. Are you putting an air freshener in there for him too? I think that would be a nice touch. He already does. He's got some, I don't know what it is. It smells good in there. It's like a manly, musky sort of scent. So no, it's already all musked up in there. It's all good. Yeah, it's all good still. Yes, we've all canceled it. Yeah, you never know though. Like sometimes like I don't have a filter, and especially like I'm not trying to like be like insult people. I'm just trying to be. I don't know, man. I try to be funny, but like I have like the old school sense of humor where it's like not like PC, and it's not like I'm trying to be mean. I'm just trying to like. And then I found this, and like it's a 9mm Luger. I found that. There's a bunch of bugs in here. I gotta clean that out. Ugh. That's gross, man. Freaking sick. It was in one of my cars. It was in between the seat, and I was cleaning underneath the seat of the car, and you know how there's like French fries and stuff and like lollipops and candy and hard candies and stuff. Well, this was in the mix with it, and it was all sticky and everything, and I didn't want to throw this out because it's a live round. So I put it in my ultrasonic bath and cleaned it. So now it's all good, and it's a good round, so I don't want to throw it out. So yeah, it's all clean and ready to go. Oh, where'd I? Yeah, I pulled it from my car. So yeah. Let me see. I know nothing. You were home that whole night. Yes. I do, Steph. I mean, I do, Pinky. Sorry. I have several. And they are, yes, they are legal, and they are like obtained legally. So my son is going to, what part is he? It's near it's near Allentown that he's going to. No, this is Kerosene actually. Isn't it nice? Looks good, doesn't it? So Becca, that's in PA? And obviously you're living in the South now. Oh, okay, gotcha. I did, yes. Oh, Steph, me and my dad were just talking about we want to go there. Yes, I want to go there so bad. I'm such a history buff, and I don't want to. I'm not like into like ghost hunting or anything like that. I wouldn't. I mean, yeah, if I saw one, that'd be awesome. But still, there was a fight there once. I think I heard of something like that. Yeah, I'm sure, Blueberry. That's been a long time. Do you really? That's awesome stuff. Yeah, I want to go, man. So tomorrow, you guys, I plan on getting my. Okay, Friday, brother, dude, you don't know how much I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You're a gentleman. Thank you. You take care of yourself, brother. I hope you're doing well. I hope you are on the mend, and blessings to you and the family, okay? And that's good. I just wanted to clean that up a little bit more. Actually, you know what? I don't think I have a 9mm anymore. The last 9, I think I traded in. It was a Taurus 92F, which is like the Lethal Weapon Beretta. They use the same mold dies. I think I traded that in. I really don't like the 9mm round because it doesn't have any stopping power whatsoever. If you take a look, let me show you the 9mm round. Okay. So the 9mm round, if you take a look at it, so the grain I think is like 19. I don't remember what size the grain is. I don't remember my grains all that much, but if you look at the shell itself, it's freaking tiny. And so the Luger 9mm has been around forever and a day, okay? It's obviously a German round, Luger. It's marked on the back here. Okay, Laura, is Laura still here? You should be asleep there, Mom Life. Oh, you have a Kimber? So, the casing, and then of course you have the bullet itself. Now let's get something straight. Here's what I don't. Okay, Laura. Here's what I can't stand. I hear even cops talk like this. This is ammunition. This is not a bullet. Okay. This is the shell casing here. This is the bullet. This whole assembly is ammunition. So if somebody says, oh, there's bullets on the ground. No, there's ammunition on the ground. This is ammunition. He had ammunition in his pocket. How many? 1. So, all right. Love you, honey. Good night. Just so you know, that's not my mom, everybody. That's my wife. I'm not saying I love you, Mom. So, of course, this is 9mm. These have no stopping power. All these do really is piss somebody off when they get hit with it. And these only have, I think, about 1,000 feet per second. That is why the police, so in the 80s, they used these. In the 90s, they switched to 40 caliber because these have no stopping power. Now, a lot of cops are going to 45. But the 40 cal is a snotty round, and that's what I have. So I actually got rid of my 9mm. This is old. So this must have fell in between when I was doing like my shooting days and stuff. So it's been in there a while. So I'll just keep that. I'll give it to my dad because I think he still has a 9mm. So I'll give that back to him or whatever. But anyway, yeah, they do. They get hit with knife. In fact, let me tell you how the 45 was invented. The 45 was invented in the early 1900s by Colt. They called them the Wild Men of Borneo. They were using the 9mm Luger. And the Wild Men of Borneo, they would actually, this is a true story. Anybody who has, who's in like the farming industry, they take rubber bands and they cinch off like goats their testicles, and they fall off. And what the Wild Men of Borneo would do is the same exact thing, and it helps them to prevent pain. What those guys would do, these tribes, these would have no stopping power against the U.S. Army. So they had to think of a bigger round. So they came up with the Colt 45, the 45 ACP, the automatic Colt pistol. So if you ever see on the back, this says 9mm Luger, and on the back of a 45 round, it says Colt ACP, which stands for automatic Colt pistol. So that's why that round really came out, is because they needed something bigger, more stopping power. It wasn't entirely because of that, but that's one of the reasons. They just needed something more. It's basically like this flying at you at 1,200 feet per second. So, yeah. Let me see. So, LB, you're heading out, buddy? All right. Yeah. If they were wild men, wouldn't they use blow darts? No, so I'm talking about when they went to war with these guys, they would shoot at them with these our guys would shoot at them with these, and they would just keep coming at them with their spears and stuff, and the guns wouldn't put them down. They would just keep charging. So they needed something with more stopping power. That's a quick, I'm telling you, like, I have the useless knowledge that nobody really gives a crap about anymore. So yeah. Yeah, what time is it? Yeah. LB, have a good night, brother. Are you talking to me, buddy? 10 a.m. for me? Coffee? Yeah, dude, I'll do it. All right, yeah. Sounds good, dude. Coffee, 10 a.m. it is. Anybody else want to meet LB and I for coffee at Oneida McDonald's in Bangladesh? He kept charging. Wow, yeah, they must have been licking some frogs. Yes, exactly. Oh, Carly, you're still here? Good to see you, honey. Thank you. I appreciate it. And I totally forgot you were going live tonight. I'm sorry. I didn't remember. I'm sorry. I think you were. Were you? You'll start walking now. Yeah, did you go live tonight, or was that yesterday? That's what it was. It was a bit random. Okay. So, yeah, I don't know if it was tonight. Yeah, me too. I just so you have a heads up too. Like, I'm gonna like start doing some more real time stuff while filming, and do like real time filming, editing, and then does that make sense? I cannot freaking explain for the life of me what the hell I'm talking about. I never can. So
I'm good at like explaining to my children when they have homework, like scenarios. I'm good at that. But not like to you guys. I suck at it. You should come to Montana and help my boyfriend with his bug. Oh, I'd love to. You don't think I don't know anything about him, but I would definitely be able to like electrical. I'm good at. I think I'm good at electrical. I kind of like it. Okay, all right. Yeah, I want to do like okay, like I'm out filming, but I think at the same time I'll be like doing the live. So like I'll be like, okay, 3, 2, 1. Today I'm working on, and you guys are gonna see me filming at the same time. Yeah, that's. I know you just said yes, you understood, but I explained it again. Uh, uh, yeah, it'd be like more peaceful. I was just talking about that, Carla. Well, I think you were here. Like, I don't find them like creepy at all. Some of them I do. Sometimes like I've been told like I'm an empath, and I don't like take it or leave it, but like sometimes I get like a feeling, like an uncomfortable feeling. Um, and I'm not like a paranormal person, like I don't like go, but sometimes like I was at a Civil War one where my ancestors are. They fought in the North. Their last name is Doyle. And I got like a weird feeling at that one. Um and yeah, the engine is in the back. It's like a lawnmower. Yeah. Yep. Yep. It's got all the Porsche pedigree. It's a flat four boxer engine. Um uh yeah, and that's the only one I ever really felt that way. But like yeah, a lot of them like some of them when I like walk over top of them, I get a weird feeling like I'm disrespecting them. So I always like keep like 6 feet off of them, and I try to read their headstone. I will definitely not like walk over top of them, and it's more of like a respect thing. I feel weirded out, but I kind of got over that because some of the headstones you can't read; they're so old. So I do walk up over top of them, but I'll like lean more over top of them, and I'll sort of talk. I'll be like, "I'm sorry." I'm like, I'll like, "Sorry, but I want to read what you got going on here." Like I'll talk out loud. I know it sounds kind of stupid, but it's more like more self justification for myself that I'm not disrespecting the person. I don't know. It's weird. Um, some are like that, a weird feeling. Yeah, I feel people like that you visit. Yeah, right. I understand that. Yeah, the respect, definitely. Yeah, it's weird. So I don't know. Uh, yep. But then I went to like my buddy who was like my mentor on working on cars. It's a funny story question. Ever hear of a car that the horn would sound every time you turn the steering wheel left or right? That the hell causes that? There's like I'm gonna mess this word up, like a potentiometer inside the um, steering wheel. It's like I don't. It's out in the other building. It's like um, these plates, pictured like these round discs in the steering wheel, and they have like picture like your knuckles and this plate, right? And on this round plate has all these round copper plates, and these knuckles ride on it. And when you turn the steering wheel, it keeps contact. So when you turn the steering wheel, no matter what you do, when you say if you're turning your steering wheel, if you beeped your horn, it would still make contact. Well, obviously there's something wrong with either those knuckles or this plate. Either it's so when you push down on the steering wheel, they make contact. So obviously when you're turning the steering wheel, it rides over and makes contact and bumps those plates. And that's what's happening. It's like a grounding issue or something, or a wire hitting when you're turning the steering wheel. And unfortunately, it's underneath the airbag. There's like these clips, like depending on what year the car is, there's like these release things behind the steering wheel. These posts that you pinch to like pull out the airbag to fix that. It could be an easy or a hard fix. But if it's on the Murano, don't worry about it because it's going bye-bye. No, I don't know. It depends on what year the car is. It's a wire, yeah. Let's see. Car was from when I was a teen. Yeah, friend's mom. Car we borrowed one night. She was sleeping. Oh, that must have been great. You guys are probably laughing. Yeah, you're making me think. It's exactly what I was telling you that there's like those tabs are like prongs. They stick up, and what they do is they start to relax after a while, and those probably relaxed and weren't making contact anymore, and they were skipping over top. That's what was happening. We had to push it in neutral and had to be quiet and only could take out night turns when take them out. Dude, you reminded me of the movie License to Drive with Corey Haim and Corey Feldman. That's like what. Check it out. I'll show you how much I love that movie. Here's what I watch when I'm out here. So I got One Crazy Summer, Naked Gun, Mannequin, Funny Farm, Twilight Zone the movie, My Cousin Vinny, Plan Your Departure, right? Yeah. Spies Like Us. License to Drive. Well, that's good, Carla. I appreciate that. And then Weekend at Bernie's. Oh, and it fell out. And then here's my old school TV with my old school DVD player. And sometimes when I'm out here, I leave this playing or like I have my tunes playing. I try to keep the music playing because that is like what keeps me going. The TV keeps me company when I feel lonely, like, or the music. You know, the music is what like drives me. So yeah. But yeah, you just told stuff. Yeah, The Weekend at Bernie's. Yeah, dude, I love that movie. I got to bring it in the house though. Everything gets so dusty and filthy out here. But you just had the vision of License to Drive when they were like he pushed the car out of the garage and it ran over the bushes. I was like envisioning you and your girlfriend doing that. So yeah, so Carla, I hope your truck is okay too. I know something was going on. Or no, I think everything's good now, but yeah. That's good. I hope everything's good still. So the dude that was in here, Albie, I've known him since 6th grade. And mostly when I think of a good time or some bad times, there were some bad times that we've had together not because of him, but sometimes because of me. But we've had some good times, man. Yep. All right, Pinky. Thank you for stopping, and I really, really super appreciate it. I appreciate everybody in here, actually, to be honest with you. I really do. I didn't know how, this was going to work out, but I'm just going to keep doing it, if anybody wants to chill out and check it out, and if anybody has to leave, don't feel bad. Just say I got to go and I'm, no hard feelings. If there was 0 people in here, I'd just start doing this and it's all good. I appreciate anybody just chilling out. If you guys got to go, don't worry about it. It's all good. I appreciate it, man. Like I said, it's like a good community, man. Until you get like one bad apple I didn't mean to like lose my cool, but I could lose it quick. Especially if I'm like a cool dude and then like there's like no need for it. So I apologize.
And I was on like last night and like I lost my voice. I was talking so much. I didn't plan on even talking. I was just like gonna edit and just show what I was doing on like DaVinci Resolve, like editing. And I couldn't fall asleep. I went to bed at 4. I couldn't fall asleep because my throat hurt so bad. It's crazy. Crazy stuff. Ugh. Way cool, Junior. Um, Steph, do you know Marilyn Monday? You know who I'm talking about, right? The Way Cool Junior just reminded me of a story I need to tell you about her. Okay. So I'm friends with her on Facebook, and I was talking to her in Discord. I don't know if you saw maybe you saw the conversation in Discord. Did you see that conversation in Discord? Maybe that's why you're saying the Way Cool Junior thing. Let me know if that's why you're saying that. That's a crazy story. Not and like that she hung out with like Yngwie Malmsteen and everything. And then was like she was like dating the dude from Rat, the drummer from Rat. That's a crazy story, man. About the guy Jimmy, the guitar player I know and she knows. Nope. So she I think it must have been in the 90s. It had to have been. I don't really know, but I'm just deducing from sort of what she said. But like, she was she she gave me a link to one of her stand-up bits. Um, she dated the drummer from Rat, like the drummer from Rat, because she said she hung out with like Yngwie Malmsteen, and I was like, wait, whoa, what? He's like one of my like I don't want to say idol because nobody's my idol, but I was like, he's like one of my the favorite guitar player, like one of my favorite guitar players. And she's like, yeah, no, I used to hang out with him. Like, I know him and he's like a real a-hole. And I was like, yeah, I heard that he's an a-hole. But like, so she like gave me a link to her stand-up thing. It's in Discord. I don't know. Maybe it was I don't know if it was private message, if like you can't see it. But yeah, she like he always wanted her to wear like these pajamas. And there's a stand-up bit of her explaining it. She's like in an open mic stand-up comedy bit. It wasn't all that funny. It was just like a story. And but I just thought it was interesting. So all I said to her was like, wow, I'll never like hear the song Way Cool Junior ever again the same way. And she we just got a laugh out of that. So that's why I thought you were saying that. And but yeah, I think she's like wicked talented, man. Like it's I think like those characters that she plays is like super talented. Like I don't know like if that's like her full-time job or what, but it's amazing how like she can like transform herself into that stuff. Oh, she knows AJ too. He's the drummer for a Dokken now. Oh, that's cool. I see them possibly. Oh, that's neat, man. Yeah. Yeah, Dokken made a comeback. And what's his name? What's his name? The guitar player. He's one of my favorite guitar players too. And I can't. This is what happens when you get old, right, Steph? I can't. Now, I'm not saying you're old, Steph. I'm just saying like older. I can't think of his name. Uh, he's one of my favorite guitarists too. He's freaking awesome. Jimmy Bell? No, the for Don Dokken. So Don Dokken's the singer. Who's the singer for, or who's the guitar player? The George Lynch. I thought it was George Lynch. Anyway, George Lynch is like one of my favorite guitar players. Super underrated. There's so many overrated guitar players. And if I said them here, people would get mad at me. People would be like, "You're wrong. You suck." And, and I'm not saying like they're a bad guitar player. I'm just saying they're like overrated. Yeah, George Lynch, freaking phenomenal, awesome guitar player. Yeah, well, he's the original, and then him and Don Dokken got into like a fight, an argument, and for creative differences. Then he left for a real long time, and then they like settled the score, and they got back together. And from what I've known, they're like back together, unless they have like a different touring band or something, or group, and he doesn't do touring or something with them, and that's a different guitar player you're seeing or somebody. I know the guys from Boston. I know those guys. So yeah, like I know the singer, and I know the singer's son plays guitar for them. I'm pumped I found you on here. I'll be back for sure. Oh, awesome. Okay, thank you. Let's see. It's very entertaining. You're hysterical. It's time for me to get some sleep. Yes, me too. Or at least try. I hope you have a good evening. Southern Becca, you rule, dude. Thank you so much. I'm glad you found me too. And I don't know. I'm gonna try to like see if I can see the cooking people, but I don't know if I'll be back on there. Maybe you'll be back on there, but I'd love to see you on here again. Thank you so much. And if I'm gonna try and do this like every night anyway. And we'll see you here. Thanks so much for being here. You have a good night too, okay? Yeah, the band Boston. Yep. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Laura. Awesome. Becca, you roll. Thank you. Start a channel. Do something. Aflac. Yeah, Becca's awesome, man. She gets me. She gets my humor. But Becca, by the way, check out Raw Side, Laura's channel also. She does lives too, if you're still here. She has a good channel as well. Great community over there. We'll protect you over there too if anybody messes with you. Trust me. We'll give them the boot if they mess with you. We protect our people. Man, I guess I lost it a little bit today, didn't I? You folks must have been like, man, I guess he had that bottled up for. I didn't. It's just. Well, thank you, Steph. I'm a method actor. So, Steph. Oh, you know what, Steph? You would like this, since you like Gettysburg and like obviously Civil War stuff. Do you like the old Twilight Zones? And even if you don't, like the original Twilight Zones, that's okay. Yeah. You know what? Anyways, let me just okay. Twilight Zone. So, Twilight Zone. Oh, good. There's one. I think it's season 2. It's called The Passers By. Please go watch it.
It'll bring tears to your eyes. I'm not gonna lie. I've watched it like 3 times, and every time I watch it, you sit there silently, and you'll watch it the second time. You know what's going on. You know what's gonna happen, and you wait for it, and you cry. Like you'll freaking cry. And you especially being that you went to Gettysburg. I like the ones there was ones from the 80s too. Um Dang it, did you see it? I wanted you to not see it. Steph, I wanted you to be like, "Oh, Bill, I'll watch it." And then like, "Bill, I saw it and you were right. I cried." It's called The Passers-by, and I don't want to like say much about it. It's just so freaking good. And I said this is the best out of all. There's 5 seasons of the original Twilight Zones. That is the hands down best one ever. So, well, yes, but I don't want to say much more in case you're wrong. Can you say anything more, and then I'll verify? You've probably seen all of them just like me then. If you love them, then you've probably seen all of the Twilight Zones just like me. Because I've seen them when I was a kid, but I've been binge watching them. I binge watched them like a couple of years ago, and now I'm binge watching them again. And they're just friggin' awesome. They're just such awesome friggin'. They're so good. And you're like, I can't believe these are like from the 1960 and 61 and up. And like, they're so freaking good. You're not looking it up, are you? And cheating. Oh, yes, that's the one. Yes, that's the one. But watch it again and see if. See, now I feel. So now I feel like a wuss. So watch it again. So like, yeah, at the end though, like, okay, since you already see it with Abraham Lincoln, dude, that is like that friggin' one is awesome. Yes, with the widow, and then Abraham Lincoln at the end. You're like, wow, that's the one. I love that one. I'm thinking about it right now, and it's like it's sort of like emotional. Me too. It'll like make you well up inside, like because you feel so bad for like what happened to him, and I'll just say anybody that doesn't like think that that's good, there's something wrong with you. Like that's just such classic writing. Rod Serling did not write all of those. Charles Beaumont wrote some of those too, and then there's some other guys that wrote a few, but Rod Serling wrote that one. Or did he? Maybe he didn't write that one. It was from a short story, I think, that came on. Nonetheless, it's so friggin' good. I love that one. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? I remember when I first saw that, I'm like, oh, they're all like going home, the war's over. It's crazy. How to Serve Man. Me and my dad were just talking about that yesterday. We were just talking about how all the good ones. I love the one with the old lady with the phone kept ringing and it was going, hello. She's like, who is this? Who is this? And she was calling the phone company and they're like, ma'am, there's nobody calling. And they're like, that phone line is disconnected. And then she goes and she finds out it was her fiance and stuff. And that was a good one. And then she played in another one with the
Um, she was trying to avoid death. That was good. That was good. That was really good, man. That woman, I looked her up. She was super beautiful, and she's amazing to me. Like, you see these old folk, and how like beautiful she was. I showed my kids on IMDb. I was like, you guys, look at how beautiful she was. And they're like, wow, yeah, she was so pretty, And you could tell that she was though. You could tell that she was beautiful when she was younger, and she was such a good actor. So wasn't that Laura? Yeah, that was one of my favorites too. I love that one. I could watch that one over and over again too. And then the one with uh there was one with the little aliens, the little flying saucers, and the people were like stomping on them and stuff, but it turns out that they're actually giants and the Martians were us. That one was good too. I love the way back stars. Yeah, then always so classy looking. Yes, I agree. Even like the guys, like they're always dressed in like a suit. Just yeah. I was like looking at pictures when they were like building um like the Chrysler building, like the Empire State Building and stuff. And these guys were like heating like rivets up in like a grill, like a barbecue grill. And they're like in a suit and tie. They like used to go to work in like a suit and tie, like iron workers. That's what they'd like dress like. And now like people can't even go to like Walmart in like clothing. They have to go to Walmart in like pajamas. It just amazes me. Oh yes, the little ones. Oh my god. The ones I forgot. Yeah, yep. Hollywood was glamorous back then. Like today is trashy. It is, man. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. Um I what I also watch so when we watch dinner or when we watch dinner at night, we eat TV. Yes. It's a wonderful thing. I mean, I'm very full. We'll watch our dinner and then we eat televisions. It gets expensive. Let me have some more coffee. Hang on a second. Okay. Let me try that again. So when we eat dinner at night, I'll either put on Little House on the Prairie. I'll do that for mostly my wife and the kids. Um, Murder She Wrote. I love Murder She Wrote. Um, was it just Jessica? No, I mean, you guys know who I'm talking. She's just so freaking talented. I love her. She's awesome. And of course, she's not with us anymore. She's freaking awesome. I love her. She would like change characters too. She would do like different ones sometimes, and she'd like go and I'd look over at my wife. I go, she's so awesome. My wife would laugh at me like so what? And I'm like, I don't know. She's just cool. Um, and then what else? Highway to Heaven. I like that show. But we already watched. We'd watch that and I'd start it over again. So I kind of wore that out. We wore out the Waltons. We wore that out. Can't think of what else we got in the queue. I don't put on like Cheers and stuff because the girls are in the room. That kind of gets smutty. But if they weren't in the room, I'd put Cheers on and stuff because I like that show. But I really don't. I don't put on any of the new stuff. I don't. So yeah. Laura, do you wear any clothes? When I went over to her house, I got to tell you, you know how like so Carly, you know how like when you knock on the door at somebody's house and they go, "Hang on, let me put something on." This is what she said. "Hang on, let me take all my stuff off." And then she answered the door. It was crazy. It was just like the opposite. The Bionic Man. I didn't really like the Bionic Man.
when I was a kid, I did. I liked that sound that it would go, and I pretended I would like lift stuff and make that noise. But then I found out like how weak I really was, and that noise didn't work. So yeah. See, Carl. Wait, what? Carl lift my what? What are you saying, Laura? Carl lift my ass was small like when I was younger. I'd be naked all the time. I hate clothes. Oh, Carla. I was like, who's Carl? Carl lifted your ass? uh, okay, yeah, I'll stop. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Carl. Carl lifted my ass. I was like, who? Carl? Like, who's Carl? We used to do that in swimming pool, pretend that we were running really fast. Yes. You ever do that? Like when you're in the like you be on the throughway, Laura, like in the car, you like do like the person running, pretend like you run. Yeah. 13 likes, man. That's awesome. You guys rule. That's better than yesterday. I think I only got three, and one was uh, LB. It was just LB, and one was the dude from India, and only God knows who's the other. Oh, it was probably Laura. Yeah, it's probably Laura. So does my wife. Actually, it's supposed to be like. So actually, in all seriousness, my wife's my mother-in-law. Um, let's see. Oh my God! How can you? So yeah, and so also, Carla, like my wife's not like endowed like on top or nothing like that, but it it helps like it's like guys like not wearing underwear to bed. Like I don't know how they cannot wear like underwear to bed. I would like friggin' I would get all tangled up like if I didn't. Like I don't know how they can't. It's like not like things keep like in place. Like I know that uh like because gravity takes over and like it would like mess with you. It's like supposed to be better for you. That's what I heard. Yep, Carla. So does my wife. She like wears pajamas and she looks like a friggin' Eskimo. Let's see, my oldest, until she had her breast reduction, she had to find a sports bra to fit her to wear at night. Yeah, that sucks, man. Like women that have to go through that. I had a girlfriend that like was heavy up on top. Like she like had the hourglass figure and like it was bad for her. She like had the back problems and everything.
It's not that bad, but um it's just like so like the guy that like taught me how to work on cars, like he he would like tell me that he slept like in the buff, and I was like, what happens like if like you need to get up at night, like something happens, like you need to like run because like somebody broke in and like you need to like. He's like, well then that's on them. I'm like, I, I don't know. It's just weird to me that like you sleep with no clothes on. Um, I don't know. It's my boxers and a t-shirt. Like I can't do that, man. Like I need to like things need to be like, like in place. Like it's just I think I like tried it once of like, well yeah, but I'm like, all right, this is not comfortable. Like this hurts. So yeah. I know, Carla, actually like this is not good, man. Like this is not a good thing. It's not good that I'm doing this right now. It's for us, it's almost midnight and I'm still drinking coffee. But I feel like every time like I'm gonna record, sometimes I'm not even in the mood for coffee, but I'm like, I have to keep up this thing. I have to keep up it's carburetors and coffee. I have to keep this going. So I feel like I have to brew coffee every time I go out in the garage. It's I know it sounds stupid, but that's what I do. It's kind of like my thing. Yeah, Steph, did something happen? Because my phone just told me that I was running 15% battery power, so that might have been on my end. Yeah. So it was my bad. Oh yeah. Is it saying like hit this and so you can say hi? I noticed that in other people's. What's that all about? Steph, are you gonna meet for coffee tomorrow or what? What's going on? What are you doing? Are you coming or what? You didn't answer. Man. Laura, check this out, dude. Laura, look at this. Tell me what these are. These freaking things are everywhere. And you wonder why I run them over with the lawnmower. Yeah, those are these freaking grape leaves. I gotta get the old machete out. Yeah. No, these are the grapevines. These are grapevines. Yeah, Carla, by the way, how's the new job and did they like ever like I don't know. I know it's weird, but like, did they ever like call you back, like say, "Hey, Carla, sorry that we like friggin' messed up," or like, "We want you back," or would anything ever happen with that with the cemetery, or were they like, did they just screw you over? Because that's friggin' messed up, man. Because that other friggin' girl that I hate when shit like that happens. I'm sorry to swear, but like that friggin' sucks. I hate when they like hire somebody new and then they screw over. I always used to think, I'll bet she's making less money than you. I always used to think like, oh, the more money you made, the more valuable you must be. It is, Laura. It's all grape leaves. And then I realized the older I got, I was like, oh, the more money you make, the more you're a thorn in their side. The less valuable you are. Uh, they are, Laura. These are the ones that Michelle has picked, and she made the stuff that you guys like. Yeah. Yep, grapes freaking grow on these things. Here, let me give you a So I think that's pretty much what they are, but I got to get out there and cut them. Smash them. Carla, how'd your live go tonight? Laura, you're doing a live tomorrow too? Yeah, that's all right. That's good. People are kind. Yeah, most people are. Even, yesterday I had a stranger come in and he was cool. He's a dude from India. Freaking awesome. You know? Then you get people that like and they're not. And they think they're funny and they're not. And I don't, what's it going to take for them to understand they're not funny and they're not kind, they're not funny. Hopefully the attitude adjustment has kicked in and they will understand that enough is enough, and um they will now not do that in other people's lives. I know they won't do it in mine anymore. Well, maybe so, Steph, but I know they won't effing do it in mine. Yep. Homie, don't play that. Well, yeah, I think Um, I guess we'll find out, you know? I guess we'll find out. I just think if you make a stand, um, and instead of everybody else retreating, that person needs to go. And because everybody's missing out and losing out and over one person. It's kind of like society has to change over a handful of people. Like look at Cracker Barrel. And now they're losing out. So I'm tired of crap like that. So I think I would rather say if, for example, Steph, if you're uncomfortable because one person's in here causing trouble and you won't come to my lives, I'm getting rid of that person. I would rather have you here because that's not worth it to me. I don't give a crap. Uh, that's the way I am. And I run a tight ship. That's just the way. That's why when I'm a mod, maybe some people won't like having me as a mod because I don't put up with crap, man. I just don't. And so I'm very strict. I have a strict, like, very low zero tolerance policy. So yeah, but I mean, it's all good. We're still cool. So um, yeah. So yeah, Laura. I mean, anytime, honey. I mean, I know you're busy too. So yeah, Carla, that's what I'm doing. I know I've been kind of reclusive lately. I've been inundated with friggin' projects, with editing. I have so much in the queue. I've got in the can, as they say, so many friggin' edits going on. I feel overwhelmed. Um, I have so many freaking cars sitting here. I need to fix them and sell them. Um, so yeah, thank you. Hey, Blueberry, you're still here? Thank you. Or you're back? Thank you. Um, but then it makes it like drama. Yeah, but I'm more about the comedy. I'm more about talking to you guys and keeping you guys laughing and stuff. And I don't like the drama. So I'd rather have you guys entertained and that stuff. I'd rather keep the comedy going. And I don't like swearing. I don't like swearing and losing my cool, but I friggin' will. Like, yeah, I don't like it, man. I don't like it being in a bad mood. I was freaking in a bad mood and um, I lost my cool, and I'm really sorry about that. So that's not what lives are supposed to be. They're supposed to be nice and energetic, and I don't want to be an angry person. Like I was talking about that one lady. Like, holy crap, she's mean. So imagine like coming in, you're a new person, and I'm like having this attitude. I don't want to be that person, man. I want to be cool, and I usually am. I usually always am. So uh, let's see. I just feel like it's not worth it, Bill. I pick my battles now, like what I care about. Exactly, man. Let's face it, dude. Um, I, I'm like too old now. Like I got too much crap going on. Like, for example, my kid's leaving tomorrow. All I care about is like making sure that his car is gonna make it. That's all I really care about. I don't care about like somebody on the other side of the pond. So uh, yep. Yeah, exactly, Laura. Yeah, school's coming up too. I feel like puking. Like there's so much. We are like I'm so stressed with like a lot of things going on, freaking money wise and stuff. Like we're in like some serious. We're like downtrodden. Is that the word? Is that the word? Is that what the kids say nowadays? The cool hip kids. We're downtrodden. I think that's what they say. Yeah, the hipsters. Yeah. Uh, yep. Yeah, thanks, Candy. I appreciate it. Let's see, but it's funny what they say. It always comes back to you one way or another. Yeah, just have to decide if I care. But if you're fucking with someone, Mama Bear kicks in. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Not worth spend energy on certain things. I know. Thanks, Carla. Hugs to you too, man. Yeah, I'm not up, so I don't know. Yeah, yeah. So Carla, I don't know if you were in here, but like I was like looking at my watch hours and it's only like 1800 and something. And that's why I started doing the live thing, you guys. Like I really need to boost it. And it's been helping. My shorts have been helping lead people to my videos. But shorts don't count for watched hours, I found out. I'm like, oh, that's just great because my shorts do really well. Um, so I really need to like get that boosted up. And then I'm thinking, well, I don't think 500 is going to do it. So that's like a moot point to like get to 500 anyway. So I think it's really going to take the 1000, and I don't know if 1000 is going to do it. So that's really like my goal, you guys. All I could do is I know I preach like just keep doing what you're doing and blah blah blah, and that's all I'm going to do, man. Just I really ought to be honest with you. If I didn't have YouTube, if I wasn't talking right now, this is like self medicating for me. This is like therapy for me. And I think when that happened earlier, my anxiety kicks in and I don't need that. Like I'm not taboo about it. Like I'm on medication for that stuff. Like it felt like I wasn't on my medication. That's like how I acted that's how I would act when I wasn't on my medication. And like that chemical imbalance kicks in and like I don't need that. So like I just want to be happy and jovial and like run a tight ship. And it's YouTube is therapeutic for me and it should be for anybody else who's starting a channel. And that's all I wanted it to be. And so when I got to looking at my numbers, I'm like, crap, I just need to like figure out what to do. And the tutorial thing when I do videos is really what I want to help people do. And I figured, well, maybe I should just start doing lives when I'm out here recording. It'll help. And tonight I was like, I'm not going to be recording this, but maybe somebody would want to see how to get a SAAB ready. I don't know. And I don't definitely want to step on anybody's toes doing lives. I hope, I don't want to do that. So tomorrow, Laura, when you're on, I won't be on too. So I'll definitely make sure when you guys are on, I won't be on. Carla, when you're on, make sure you like tell me your schedule. Text me what your schedule is going to be, okay, please. Not that people are going to like be deciding between us, but I want to make sure I'm not on when you're on, okay? Plus, I'm a mod for you too, and vice versa. So I want to make sure, okay? Yes, and that's why, Carla. That's why I too wanted to do lives because they count, and I also want to do it on the phone because I noticed that when I was doing it in the vertical in a shorts sort of vertical, it's way better than when I was doing it on my computer. I got like 50 or something views with Dennis, and those were like super overproduced and way better shows, way better, like a friggin' movie. And then I'm doing it this way and I got way more views. I had like 150 something views yesterday. And I'm like, what the heck? So it definitely helped like my watch hours. I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'd rather do it this way. Yeah, the lives make it add up. So I guess that's what I'm gonna have to do. So, and I guess there's people who I was watching this guy, like, I think he's like an Uber Eats driver. All he does is like film all day long. Then he films himself like in the shower, like he doesn't. But like, I'm like, and I watch it, and there's like 1,000 people watching him. Wow, and like that's what they do for a living. Can't believe it. Yeah, I have to figure it out though, Laura. Like I can't. Oh, I got an email from StreamYard finally today. And they're like, all they did, it was a basically like informal, here's what you need to check. Make sure you're branded, make sure that you have this clicked. And it was all the things that I already done. They're like, let us know how we did. Take this survey. And I'm like, it's not, this doesn't answer my question. This is all the stuff that I've done. I wanted like a real person to like fix it for me. Nope, nothing. I'm freaking done with that StreamYard. I've it's not going to work. I don't know what to do. I don't know how I'm going to like be able to do this. That's what my problem is. I don't know how I'm going to be able to do this. So if I can't do this on my channel to make it benefit me, I don't know what, like how I'm going to be able to do this. So it will get their bill. And the thing I did was at least go live twice a week and one video a week. And that's a lot. So yeah, Carla, GPT is the freaking bomb. I created a calendar for myself, 2 shorts a week, 1 video a week. It would be way harder for you because you have a job. I'm not, this is like my job. So 2 shorts a week and a video and lives. That's what I'm going to do in order to grow the channel. That's what I have to do. So I have to do a video a week and 2 shorts. That's what I'm going to have to do. So plus lives dude, they do. I got, just from yesterday, I got like 6 subs already just from yesterday. Don't go down on it, Bill. One video can shoot up. You got quite a lot of views on some of your videos. I know, and when I link from the short, link that video, like the Dodge Dakota short of me taking the bed off, I linked that video to that, the views go up. So it definitely is beneficial doing the shorts. So, yep, mine is steady keyword. Me too. It's steady. So let's see. I know I wish I were all growing crazy like some of the channels are. I know, me too, man. See, some doing it for years and haven't climbed either, like Noah and Crow. They are good, but they get frustrated too because there aren't drama. Yeah, I know. Making consistent video is the key. I know, and Noah has such a great personality too. The thing with him, he can go live and instantly he's got like 50 or 60 people watching. So I don't know what he's missing. I think, do you think the paranormal thing is getting played out? What's your thoughts on that? And the making consistent videos is the key. Yeah, that's what yep. Sometimes I go 2 weeks. One time I went like 3 weeks and I'm like, I feel like I'm like not being a YouTuber. I gotta like get going here. I know when I'm like sitting in my chair watching like a Twilight Zone episode, I'm like, I gotta get downstairs and make a friggin' video. Or if I'm like watching somebody else's videos, I'm like, I gotta get out there. I gotta get down there and stop watching somebody else's videos and make my own video. Yeah. We all feel that way at times. Yeah. Sometimes like I even feel like what I'm doing is played out, but there's so many freaking car videos. But this is the style I've chosen. And I got to stick with it, you know? And I guess for you guys too, it's what you've chosen and you got to stick with it. And I think the good thing is like you've also picked the Miss Serpentine. And that helps too, like to find like an alternative So that's good. And then you have Laura where she's interviewing people. I think that's great too. So you guys have like a niche to figure out. For me, I was thinking like I got to figure out a niche too. And I think it's like, all right, when I'm not, um, I'm going to show like how to edit on DaVinci, and I'm going to like do something like this, like tonight, and do lives, you know, I may as well there's like thousands of people live on YouTube. Why not? Why can't I do it? For goodness sake, Jimmy's live all the time at the pizzeria. I watched him pour marinara into a cup, like 15 cups, and then put them in the refrigerator. Okay. And I'm sitting there watching because he's a friend of mine. So, and then there's like people all right, so there's people freaking sleeping for God's sake, and they're watching them. So, maybe I'll do it. And then, you know, like I said, so there's a dude from India that said that he's seen my shorts, not like my shorts, but like my short videos, and he wasn't a subscriber, and I was freaking blown away, and we had like an awesome conversation through the chat. So then he ended up subscribing, and super cool dude, and that inspired me. I thought that was really cool, really, really cool. You know, and then you got people, you know, and then they like frustrate you in your next live. Man, you could have a stranger be so kind to you from another country, and then somebody that you sort of think that you know who's a friend, and then frustrate you. It's amazing to me. Let's see. Don't worry about me. I respect that, though. Thank you. Let's see. Just do. Let's see. Yeah. You don't. Just do your lives. Yeah. So do you think, Carla, do you think you're gonna do Tuesdays, or that was just like it was like happenstance, or you're not really sure? You kind of just, I know your schedules. Uh, yeah, she does it on the vertical too, and I think it's way more beneficial now, man. Yesterday I set up my camera, aimed at my computer screen, and then I had my Osbot camera facing me, and then I just would switch it to then talk to people, and it worked out really good that way. So that way I was still interacting with people, and yeah, my numbers were fluctuating up and down, but that was the first live I did in a long time, and I don't think I'm gonna do the OBS. I don't think I'm gonna. Maybe I will once in a while. I'll do it when I can get like my subs up, but and maybe do like scheduled lives, but other than that, no. Yeah. Let's see. Bill, you have to remember, it's not just the cars, it's you people want to see. Well, thanks, Laura. That's a nice thing to say. I appreciate that. I am pretty vain. I'm very narcissistic. I'm kidding. I'll stop. All right, I'll stop. Yeah, no, no, I appreciate that. And that's what I'm trying to do, man. Like, I'm not trying to just make it about like the car. Like, you got to have like an entertainment value. You got to have like when I went on live last night, I was like, well, I'm just going to edit and I'm going to be quiet and like let people like see what I'm doing. But I was like, no, I need to talk and say what I'm doing here. So I just started talking. And because I noticed like a lot of people won't even talk in their lives, they just film like their koi pond and they're sitting there not talking. And people are friggin' watching. I'm like, well, why can't I do that? I'll just edit and not friggin' talk. And I'm like, that's not me. That's not my nature. I'm going to friggin' talk. Even if there's nobody there. There was like 0 and I was still talking. So that's what I friggin' do. It's just my nature. Like I have to talk. And you guys know that. I show up on Laura's friggin' lives and I can't shut my friggin' mouth. So I always tell her I'm going to try not to hijack the show this time. And Susan's on there and I want her to talk. And I'm like, I'm not going to talk this time. I'm going to like just let Susan talk. And then she doesn't talk, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna talk. And I feel bad because I feel like I'm hijacking the friggin' show. And I'm like, all right, I bet you people are just like, shut that guy up. He's a mechanic, isn't he? So, yeah. So thank you, Laura. I just feel like, uh, yeah, it's about the personality too, It's not so much always about the knowledge. You got to have that personality to back it up. So, it's kind of like, well, with Carla, I'm sure pick they didn't pick you because with your doing the ghost tours, like, hey, we know that you know so much about downtown area, so we want, no, it's like you got a great personality. Why don't you start learning about this and start doing the ghost tours? We also know that you're in the paranormal thing. So yeah, I agree. It's like it's a mix of the whole all-in-one thing. So I appreciate that. Ryan does and has tons of views. Well, he does lives. I know he does lives with what's his name? With Burkeen, I think, right? Him and Friday, I think, do him. Hmm. In fact, I did so much talking yesterday, I freaking lost my voice. I lost my friggin' voice. It was bad. It's bad. All right, I'm gonna get this car off the lift. All my beautiful people. Let me get this. Let me put this thing up. Why does this keep getting loose? I was wondering that too, Carla. I think because I have it set to, I think you're right. Because I have it's dedicated to OBS in StreamYard. I think you're right. I noticed that when I was setting up OBS, I have it clicked for its interaction with OBS. And I think I need to unlink it. I think you're right. And I was afraid to unclick it because I didn't want to like unlink my OBS with it. Because I was like, no, I want to use my OBS because I'm like freaking done with StreamYard. I suppose I could try to unlink it. What do you guys think? I could try it. No one ever says what, Laura? Okay, now I have to get down and dirty. Now I can't get up. See, now when you guys see me on like video, I edit all that crap out where I can't get up and I'm in pain. But that crap hurts. All right, now I'm going over the other side. Ready? All right. Here we go. Oh, wait a minute. Come on. Get over here. All right, here we go. You need some cookies. My wife made some, what were they? These yeah, because I could think. I'm not stupid. I'll think of it over here. Oatmeal raisin. Carla, I just had celery and blue cheese. Oh, that sounds so freaking good right now. And we're stuck. You're still here, Steph? Did you leave? Can you guys guess what that's from? It's a kid's movie, and it's one of my favorite movies. Ready? You have 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 3.5, 2, 2.5, 1. Join me tomorrow night. We'll check to see if that was the issue. Okay, yeah. Hey, I have lag. It's my new thing. It's going to... So wait a minute. You guys didn't answer the question. What was that from? Christmas Story? I don't know what you did. Ratatouille. The movie Ratatouille. Remember when he was he's trying to fix the soup? And he goes, he's running away, the little rat, and he goes, come on, you guys. Man. Get with it. Man, it's freaking cold out here. You never saw Ratatouille? Oh, you don't have younger kids. That's probably why. Do you have grandkids yet? Ratatouille is like one of the best kids movies, like Pixar movies. Love that movie. Oh. Laces out. All right, you guys. I do plow my driveway with that. So do you guys want to see a homemade flamethrower? Oh, nothing ever works. Sucks. This freaking sucks, man. Don't try this at home. I mean, you can if you want, but you know. Come on. Isn't that fun? It's cool, huh? You could also do stuff like this. Like you could like go here. Check this out. This is fun. This is fun too. This is like movie stuff. I mean, where else are you going to get this sort of stuff, huh? Huh? Where are you going to learn this stuff? So this is my special brew. It's called Brake Clean. Yeah, I mean, you're not going to get this anywhere else. Well, you might. I mean, you might get it on one of those, like, probably the Indonesian live channels. They do some really weird stuff. They eat like fish heads and stuff. They might set those on fire, but yeah, I mean, you learn some really neat stuff here. If you want to like learn how to like make a torch, like you know, like them torches that like you see on those like last forever. Here, I'll show you. Let me show you something. I'll show you. All right, let me see. Yeah, this is worse than Aquanet though. So let's see. No, it won't though. It won't travel into the can because there's no oxygen in the can, so it won't travel in there. Yeah, AC/DC. Out of my butt. Like on Dumb and Dumber, where he goes, so I got these like, these are, yeah, these little things, but like, if you had like this is like an like old Long Johns, but I'm strong enough, just messing around. There. That's a lot. Maybe we'll just we'll tie this off. See? Now we'll tie it. So you know, ever see like in movies and they go into like caves and they always grab a torch off the wall that has never been like lit and then they seem to light it and it lights instantly. This is kind of how they do it. So like all right, so I'm making a little mini torch. Get rid of this. Now, nothing's going to happen with that. Like, I like light it. So nothing, right? Now I could like use brake clean, but brake clean, as you saw, like just instantly vaporizes. But if I do this, okay. Now we got ourselves a little mini torch. We're gonna go over here to the vise. Oh, my battery's at 4%. That sucks. Hey, if I lose you guys, that's why. One last trip for the night. All right, here we go, folks. You getting this camera, guy? Sham wow. All right, here we go. All right, here we are. See that? We got ourselves a mini torch. Now we can go into caves. We can go skydiving. We could go exactly like on the Mummy. We can do lots of stuff. We can go outside exploring. We can go in mausoleums. We could go into cemeteries. We could go into coffins. We could go into convulsions. We could go other places. Yeah, it's too. See? What do you think? I mean, what do you think? Cool, huh? The pyramids. So it's like a wick, you know? It's not bad. So now I can pretend I'm a giant. I like pretending I'm very, a big giant, and that's my little torch. But you learn something new every day. You learn how to set your four-wheeler on fire. You learn how to set a little punch on fire. And yeah, I hope you've learned something tonight. And you learned that I could lose my cool quite fast. And how to make a little mini torch with just a bit of kerosene. And you're the mechanical Kenny Biddle. Never stop learning. This is true. And it's going out. Isn't that cool? Looks good too. There we go. And because this is slate, I feel very comfortable with leaving this overnight. Yeah, I probably should. Yeah, I probably should let y'all go because, like, quite literally, I have this plugged in, but it's kind of like a crap brick, as they call these things, bricks. I'll show you. Yeah, this. And I have this seed. I don't even know what this is. Why is this? What is this? Oh, it's iced earth. Horror show. I think it's not charging all that great, so. Yes, thank you, you guys. I'll probably be on before Laura and maybe even after. We didn't start the fire. Listen, this has always been burning since the world's been turning. And I'll see you guys in Laura's live, okay? And not on, but you know, in chat. I'll be lurking. I will definitely be lurking and making sure people behave. That's what I do. It's my thing. And making sure you guys are all pretty much protected because you're my peeps. That's what I do. I know it sounds stupid, but I that's what it's really all about, to make sure everybody's like chill and cool and having a good time, because we're we're like friends. It's a unity, it's a bond. Thank you so much, you guys. Uh, let me see. Bill, better that latex. Um, Booberry, thanks for being here, you guys. Anybody else who's lurking? So we got Carla, Laura, Booberry, Steph. Might be some lurkers in there. I hope you enjoyed the tutorials today, how to like use fire. You guys, some of you guys didn't come in till later. I did light a box on fire. I guess maybe I'm a little bit of a pyro. I guess. I'm finding some things about myself that I don't know. It is a little toxic in here right now, but that's okay. It doesn't really bother me. I've smelled a lot of worse things in my time, you know. I didn't really sound all that good. But yeah, let's see. Then I mean to for protection. Yes, gotcha. Yeah. Uh Laura, yes, I'm the giant with the torch. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Thanks for like chilling out and hanging out with me. Anytime you guys want, man. I'm here for the therapy, you know. We can like just chill and talk therapeutic crap, you know, and just chill. All right, you guys. So I'm gonna let you cruise. How do I get off of here? What do I do? I hit this X. Is that what I do? All right, you guys. Peace out. Love you.